Hey there TRW crew, Matt Vasallo here with the rhinestoneworld.com. This video is going to go over our text spacing feature on our TRW stone editor. So text spacing, again, the button describes itself. Let's go ahead and click on our text tool here, and we're going to use our TRW 77 again. We're going to just type out the word baseball, and we're going to enlarge it a little bit just to be able to see it a little bit better. And our text spacing tool, very simple tool. If we click the left arrow there, all of the text, each individual character gets closer together. We do the right tool and it gets further apart. So this is a great tool to be able to manipulate your designs without having to move each individual letter. You can also just click on the text spacing button, use that arrow and drag it back and forth if you want to make it a lot wider or a lot closer together. So again, let's just pull in a different font here. This is our TRW Mega Bling font, where it has a couple different fonts and the Mega Bling numbers on it. So as you can see, when we pull this one in, we want to bring these circles a little bit closer together. So you're just going to hit to the left there, and we want to resize our design now, and this one is now ready to cut. We move them a little bit closer together, hit our resize design, ready to go. Let's move them a little bit closer together even than that. Resize our design. Set up perfect for SS10 stones, and this design is all done. Now let's say we wanted to make a design out of this that says Sailor's Baseball. So someone comes into your shop, they want Sailor's Baseball in rhinestones on a shirt. Normally that would take a little while to make. Well, with our TRW TrueType fonts and our TRW stone editor, it's a matter of minutes. So we're using our font up there, which is our TRW3 basic, and now down here we have our TRW 130 super small. So you can make this design like this right here and say, okay, that looks pretty good, but the baseball looks small. I like it to be smaller because I want sailors to be emphasized. Well, we just click on our text spacing. We can drag out the baseball right there, and this design looks so much better now. We dragged out the baseball, added perfect spacing between each letter, resized the design. This template is now ready to cut and completely done. We can show our customer the mock-up of it. So again, very easy. We can drag it back and forth, closer together, and make very unique designs in a matter of minutes with this text spacing feature. So another thing we can do with this feature is we can play around with the baseball there, and then what we can also do is we can grab a different font. So let's say we want to use RHS. Obviously we aren't going to do this in our TRW super small. We're going to go over and we're going to grab, let's just see what font we want to use for this. So maybe our big zebra font, which is the 3-inch TRW zebra. So let's go ahead and find that font here, and we have that font has the sticky flock version and then just the rhinestone version of it as well. So obviously for this we're just going to use the rhinestone version of it. So click on it right here. Now look at the spacing on that RHS. Well, obviously we want that a lot closer together, so we can just hold the left here and you'll see it'll slowly go back in, or you can drag it in like this. Get those stones real close together, that's the outline. And then we're just going to drag it up, make it about the size of what we would think it'd be, probably about 7.5 to 8 inches. Resize the design. We can see exactly the size it would be then. Now we're going to go undo, because when you resize it, it's going to convert it to those curves so you can't edit it anymore. So we did undo to go back to a text feature. We copy and pasted it right on top of each other, and then we're going to do the uppercase version of it, change the color, and it lines up perfectly, and we have our RHS design to be able to show the customer. Now another cool thing about it is once you highlight it, even when it's broken into the two colors like that, what you can actually do is you can highlight the entire thing, and with the text spacing feature you can still use these arrows and spread out the letters. So even though it's two fonts copied on top of each other, you can still use this text spacing feature to be able to manipulate your design a little bit if they wanted more spacing or less spacing. So hope this video helped you out on the text spacing button on the TRW Stone Editor. If you do have any questions, give us a call, 941-755-1696. Again, this is Matt with the rhinestoneworld.com, and you guys have a great day.